some cool stuff on Instagram in the next few weeks. If you don't follow Gear Up Cycling PA, please get on it. Otherwise, just keep an eye on Instagram. Cool content coming up. And we are just over 2 minutes. Harry. Yes. Julie and Julia. Hi. And Ashley, nice to see you. Okay, so we're gonna start in a minute and a half. Just spinning easy until we get to reach that official start. 1 minute. Forty seconds. Just under 30, everyone seems ready. And 15 seconds. We are on the TikTok course, relatively flat. 10 seconds. We're gonna start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Excellent. So welcome everybody. Happy start of the week. March 1st. Starting a new month together. Woohoo. Great to see you all. Tonight we do have a good workout, the climber sprinter part 2. So some of the drills will be similar to what we've done this past Thursday, when we replicate some climbs, the approach before the climb, some roller coaster type of hill, a bit less standing this time. And you can see in the middle we have some short repeated intervals. The reason why is that this is the time when we put a lot of effort developing that strong base, that threshold. I like to mix it up, incorporate a bit of those acceleration, short, punchy, so we don't feel as much diesel in a sense, right? We keep that rhythm, we keep that lightness, that punch, that makes us feel good on the bike, makes us feel fast as well. So I thrown 2 blocks of these in the mix, and the 2 sprints at the end are following a 1 minute, 45 second or 1 minute pretty hard effort, because this is what's happening in reality. We do a sprint on the road, we usually do it in motion, we usually do it after, so when being on the road, after riding 1 minute pretty hard. So that will change the game, as we can say. We have a good warm-up to start with. We have a bit longer at that low intensity, that 65% or base endurance. You can take a look at the workout below. Visualize each of these blocks, absorb it from left to right. How much time left on that upper right corner on the box. Just just over 90 seconds left. We have RPE, FTP, functional threshold power, and cadence down below. So right now, cadence should be around 90 RPM. After 3 minutes, I think we can get there. So make sure that your legs are spinning, low tension, are spinning freely. Your hands are relaxed. Your elbows slightly bent. And your shoulder blades, bring your shoulder blades together. Look at that good form. I say just under a minute here, and we'll increase the intensity, keeping the same cadence, same rhythm. As I was saying before the start of the session, weather is getting nicer. Start to mix it up with some outdoor ride. Make sure you keep those quality sessions in your week. Really important. This is when you'll keep improving your form. Later in the spring, you'll keep those type of sessions. The more solid your fitness will be in the summer. As simple as this. All right. So we go up to that tempo zone, 85%, keeping the cadence consistent. If you're on a regular trainer, that means same leg speed, adding 1 or 2 gears. So tempo, 6.5 out of 10. We can start to feel an increase in ventilation. Breathing gets a little heavier. That's when we start to reach that tempo zone. Tempo, we can sustain it for a while. That's your long climb intensity. That's the difference between tempo and threshold. Threshold is where you start to feel a little bit of burn or effort. Tempo is just uncomfortable. That's where we are right now. Keeping that good form. Unlock the elbows. Make sure that you have a little bit of a bend on your elbow. You don't want to sit completely straight. Nice and loose. 1 minute. So 3 steps for our warm-up, 2 short openers. Similar to warm-up of last session. For engage, let's stay 30 seconds here. And if we are still in the small chain ring for the next step, consider putting the big one. Okay, we'll lower our cadence to 85 RPM. So add some tension. 3, 2, 1. All of a sudden, we reach that threshold. 105% of our threshold. Lower cadence, 85 RPM. And make sure that your upper body, your form is good. Your core is engaged. Excellent, 20 seconds. Keep the pressure. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're gonna take 1 minute of active recovery. Low pressure, drop the power. Perhaps get some water. And what is left to complete the warm-up is 2 short openers, 30 seconds, 80 RPM. It's a lot of tension. Think of a hill that you're climbing seated, 5–6%. It's a short one. You want to optimize the power transfer. Being started on your bike, your hand can be near the shifters or on the bars. Make sure your core is engaged, your hips are square, so we're not moving too much. We're solid, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, power up. So solid, minimum side-to-side movement. Staying here 15 seconds. Excellent. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the tension. Keep spinning. Get a little bit of a flush. Low tension. Keeping the movement. And we're going to do the same thing. Same principle. Your upper body is straight, solid. And this time, let's make sure our hands doesn't have too much pressure. We're not gripping too tight. And we're starting now. So loose grip with the hand, 80 RPM, lots of pressure. High power here. Starts to feel like a grind, and we only have 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now 25%. We drop down the power entirely. This is the time to drink. Take a few deep breaths. And we have just over 2 minutes before starting our first drill. So in the same way that we work on Thursday, we work into approaching a climb. So riding in the bottom of the climb, nice tempo, spinning at a relatively high cadence, and then picturing a hill that starts at about 3–4%, get a bit steeper, and then we want to regain our rhythm, we want to regain our leg speed at the top. Okay, so we have a total of 4 phases. Base, beginning, steep, back on the flats. Okay, so we'll play with different cadence, different sort of tension. The number one thing actually is when we roll towards the climb. This time we cannot necessarily see that steep wall ahead of us, but a lot of riders who sometimes we don't feel like a climber, or it's easy to get intimidated by the climb, and what we do, we drop all the gears. All right, so this time I just want you guys to picture that 20 seconds before the climb, you're keeping the pressure, you keep that steady rhythm, and when the step will change, we'll adjust our gearing, but let's cultivate that strong mindset when we approach the climb. All right, bring it on. So excellent. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. Base of the climb, 90%, 90 RPM. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So we're riding on flat, nice tempo, legs are spinning. Comfortable. Tempo, 7 out of 10. Actually, base of Spanish Banks. Just past that parking lot. So nice steady rhythm. We'll reach a bit of an incline in 100 meters. Keep the pressure. And then to simulate that climb, we'll add some tension, more power, more tension, starting now. So strong, seated, 80 RPM. So the intensity is higher, but it's controlled. RPM. That's a pretty good rhythm when we're going uphill. Staying here 1 minute. That's where I would be for a 3 to 5 minute climb. Can be about threshold. Excellent. Feel what it is. 30 seconds. What is threshold at 80 RPM? And ahead we can see that it's getting steeper. For 30 seconds, that'll require a bit more strength. We'll remain seated, 75 RPM. And we raise the effort just a little bit. Here we go. Strong push. Legs are slower. Pushing stronger. 7-8% here. And we're gonna get on top. I'm gonna ease up on the gear just to simulate being back on the flat. And I want you guys to bring the cadence up. 90%, just like we started. Feels more like a 7. That's okay. We'll stay here just over 1 minute. Steady rhythm, spin. Excellent. Use the image. We have a group 50 meters ahead. We don't want to put that big gear, so we're gonna keep spinning. Bridge that gap with the leg speed. Spin, spin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. 2.5 minute recovery, really easy. That first block intensity was high but manageable. I really want you guys to represent that climb. Sometimes we're working really hard and all these mental representation go away. So I want you guys to really use that visual, okay? I hope that it helped. As I said at the beginning, we're mixing the two types of effort. Actually, we have some endurance effort just like we did, and in the mix we have some short intensity one, okay? 30 on, 30 off, 90 to 100 RPM for the effort portion. I want you guys to maintain that rhythm, maintain that leg speed. So that's why we're doing it. Okay? Practice our ability to accelerate, to recover in the effort. I'm gonna do 6 of them. And I think by now we are recovered. We're ready to go. It's coming. So 6 times, 30 on, 30 up. Good leg speed involved. I'm gonna throw an additional challenge in this block. Same thing in the other short intensity block. Every other effort, hands on the drops, okay? I haven't done that for a while, but I did not forget. All right, starting in 10 seconds. Riders ready. 3, 2, 1, power up. Want a good leg speed here, good rhythm. Fast legs. Four, 3, 2, 1. Easing up. Really easy stuff pedal in between. Effort number 2. Hands on the drops. Always as an option. Riders ready. 3, 2, 1. Power up. Excellent. Spin, spin, spin. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. The cadence is really important in this block, okay? I want all of you to feel sharp. Use a gear that is not too big, that allows you to accelerate quickly. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Excellent. That's a rhythm. We're halfway through. Four, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Easing up. So as I said, I want everyone to be above 90 RPM. It's usually between 90 and 95 RPM. Most rider will do it, yeah. 95 to 100. Have a few good bar, Julia. All right, let's carry on. Hands on the drops. Fifteen seconds. Up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 more.